that extreme, but a good book to understand this concept, skipping ahead, is a book called Darkness Visible, Awakening Spiritual Light Through Darkness Meditation by Ross Haven and Simon Buxton. Everyone should have it. On page 72, he says, Dr. Edmund Jacobson, for example, demonstrated the link between mental imagery and the bodily effects that shows that we can change ourselves physically using the power of the mind alone. Jackson asked people to visualize themselves running, then measured muscle movement and response to their images. He found that their movement was essentially the same as if they were actually running, and that the body received the health-giving benefits of this mental jog. So again, what he just found out, basically, you can sit on your couch with your mind and pretend to jog, and it's just as effective as your ass running around the block with a stick. This alone opens the world of it all happens into the mind, and physical is only second to your thought pattern. So we need to start first and foremost under this. This is the key point: visualization to magic, if you know what it is. The key point to visualization of magic. With the pineal gland open and you're able to communicate through the crown chakra with higher cosmic light or understanding, the visualization spectrum becomes wider. How I know this is not working? Because everything you ask about magic so far has been about how do I find a girlfriend, boyfriend, pay the rent, so on and so forth. Meaning your greatest visualization, the ceiling on what you're trying to accomplish, is so narrow because you're not having or open to higher cosmic kundalini, cosmic realization, cosmic prana. So your library of light, your database of what questions to even ask, your database of what to even try to do in your magical work hasn't even been open yet, because the only thing has been open is your database of what you would do anyway. You don't have to do nothing magical for what you're asking. You want to find your soulmate? First, I could just ask you, well, explain to me what your soul is. Then how do you even know you need a soulmate and you don't even know what your soul is? And that's what's real talk. You get what I'm saying? So it's all you really want is a boyfriend and girlfriend to spend some time with. The answer to that is nothing magical. Just get some cologne and wash up. You get what I'm saying? All you want is to pay your rent. The answer to that is nothing magical. Update your resume. You get what I'm saying? So we need to think bigger. You get what I'm saying? And the only way to think bigger is you need to have access to a bigger idea. And that bigger idea is going to happen through pineal opening up this top part of your mind. Now, I've talked about it for years. That's what the herb pack does. But all the herb packs, all the herbal teas, and all the rest of the things you can do that we're going to lay out tonight, it needs to work with the understanding or the thought system. You have to be going for something. That's why I read to you about how important visualization is. So much so, let me say it again, these guys only pretended to jog. And Dr. Jacobson found out that all the benefits of actually jogging is just the same as someone who sat and pretended to jog in their mind, which means your mind is the key. So once you line your mind up in understanding why it is you're opening your pineal gland, and I know I can speak like this because I'm doing the classes, and whenever subject I bring up, everyone seems to know about the subject, but no one has an inner understanding, no inner reach. They can tell me the YouTube version of it, the lecture version of it, but what does it mean to you? That's when they're at a loss. You get what I'm saying? So which is fine, because now it makes me understand how I need to teach you to be more effective instead of just complaining about how ineffective people have been with their study. So you need to understand what it is you're trying to do here. You get what I'm saying? You know, everybody here knows about the pineal, I'm sure, but what are we trying to do here? That's what we're finding out today.
Right.